Products I feel like you can save money on and buy from the drugstore that are just as good as the high-end ones. A couple disclaimers. Number one, I'm not bashing anybody that uses drugstore makeup. I use drugstore makeup, so I'm not bashing anyone. I am biased. I use a lot of high-end makeup, I'm not gonna lie, but I do use drugstore makeup, and I have in the past a ton. That was like my entire makeup collection for like 4 years. And these are just opinions. It's makeup. It's not that serious. If you disagree, let me know why, or if you agree, also let me know why. I'm really interested. And if you have any product recommendations for me, let me know. I feel like we all know by now, you do not have to splurge on gripping primers. Because you know what? NYX and e.l.f. have got you covered. I was somebody who bought into the Milk Hydro Grip primer. I have not bought it since I got these. I don't love this one as much. We all know this is my baby. We all know that I would tell anyone and their mother to go buy this product right now. But you don't need the high-end price tag to have a really good gripping primer. There are tons at the drugstore, and everybody has come out with one at this point, I feel like, or some sort of version of it, so you can definitely save on that. I love the NYX Plump It Right Back. It's the only hydrating primer I have from the drugstore. Genuinely, it is so hydrating for your skin, and your skin will stay in all day. I love it so much. e.l.f. pretty much has you covered when it comes to primers and products in general, dupes of the high-end products that everybody loves. They've got it. This is also a really, really good primer. I just am very dry skin girly, so I don't use pore filling primers a lot, but I do like that one for like HD makeup. Okay. Contrary to popular belief, I feel like skincare is better at the drugstore than it is high-end. Of course, I have my high-end favorites, but like a lot of my moisturizers, I have this one from Versed, this one from Bubble, I have another one from Versed. I use all 3 of these today, and they're my favorite products. I don't reach for high-end like skin prep most of the time. I do reach for high-end primers, but not high-end like skin prep. Moisturizers, you can find really, really good ones at the drugstore. Again, like I said, this one's from Versed. These 2 from Versed are so good. The Skin Soak and then the Dew Point Moisturizing Cream. I don't know why nobody speaks about these. They're so hydrating and they're so good. And then this one is my all-time favorite one. I've never in my life found a product I love more than this. I have mentioned Bubble in like a million of my videos at this point, and they keep commenting, and I'm just like, please send me a lifetime supply because I love this so much, and if I ever run out, I'm gonna cry. I don't know how I never lived without this. It's so good. They have multiple versions of it too. I'm somebody who doesn't like a super thick moisturizer, and I honestly feel like the drugstore is better at doing that than high-end products are. Probably the biggest category that I would have to tell you don't need to splurge on is lip products in general. I am again biased because as I was looking through my drawer of the products I wanted to talk about, I'm like, oh, but like I love this high-end version. You don't ever have to buy high-end makeup. I just prefer it because I do feel like there is a quality difference most of the time, but when it comes to lip products, almost always there's never one. These are so good. This lipstick from Juvia's Place, I think it's drugstore, so good. I don't even own high-end lipsticks besides Juvia's Place ones. This Maybelline Lifter Gloss, I buy these instead of the Fenty ones. This lip oil from NYX, so good. Such a good formula. The NYX lip liners, I feel like we all know them. We all love them because they're so good. Tower 28 isn't technically drugstore. Okay, yes, you get it at Sephora, but like it is really good. And it's only $16, which is like in the range, okay? And then this Sephora one, this is in the shade Hot Sauce. Again, sort of in the range because yes, you can get it at Sephora, but it's not like $20 or more. You do not have to splurge on lip products to have a really good lip combo. Let that be known because I have so many drugstore lip products, it's not funny, and they're so good. You do not have to splurge on powders at all. Of course, my preference is to use my Huda Beauty one or my Fenty one that I love, but these are really, really good. And before I discovered those high-end powders, I religiously only used e.l.f. In particular, this is the e.l.f. like light pink one of their Halo Glow setting powder. It is the best drugstore powder I've ever tried. I also really love the Fit Me one, but I am biased because this is a pink powder, and everybody loves pink powder, I feel like, at this point. It's become a trend because it just brightens in a different way. I love this powder so much. So much. And it's so good. It's $6. It's always sold out. You know why? Because it's amazing. And if you haven't tried it, you need to because you don't have to spend a ton of money on a setting powder. You do not have to spend high-end type of money on brow pens or pencils. I mean this with my whole heart. I don't even think I own a high-end pen or pencil. And if I do, I don't know where it is. Because genuinely, I use the ColourPop brow pencil in the shade light brown religiously. It is my favorite brow pencil I've ever tried. I also really used to love the NYX one. I just like this one better, but both are at the drugstore and both are really good. And then the brow pens I use, again, NYX and ColourPop. Shocker, you don't have to go spend a ton of money on these high-end brow pens. Like, this is definitely an aspect of your makeup routine that you can save on, and you should, because honestly, the brow products at the drugstore, besides like a brow gel, not a brow like wax, but like a brow gel, they're better than high-end ones, and they're cheaper, so why wouldn't you want them? That's all the opinions I have for you today. Let me know what you think. I feel like I'm gonna ruffle some feathers, and I'm sorry if I do. That's not my intention. I'm not trying to offend anyone. This is just my opinion, like I said. I love you guys so much. Bye.